Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here today. This is your general daily reading. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, we're going to start out with some angel cards here today. First card, it's up to you. The situation will improve. And a year from now. That's great. This is something that you can look forward to a year from now. What I'm going to do is go ahead and move these to the side just so we can have a little bit more room for our reading here. All right, let's get started with your tarot cards. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing very well. Make sure you keep an open mind, open heart. And here we go. The Empress. 8 of Cups. The Hanged Man. The World. 10 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Fool. Wow. And bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Wow. Great cards. All right. So the overall energy that I'm seeing here is that you're kind of coming into your own power here, your own level of owning something, creativity. You do have a lot of great, fortunate, very auspicious cards here with the World, the Fool, for example. You're coming at an end or towards the end of a cycle that I'm seeing here. And now the Empress card, to me, it's one of my most favorite cards in the entire deck. The Empress card represents creativity. She is the ultimate nurturing, motherly energy. And remember, this is just a feminine energy, so it can apply to males or females, but it is a very feminine energy. She embodies all of the qualities of the queens, for example. She's intuitive, she's very logical, very creative, she's a provider, a nurturer. This could possibly be the energy that you have going on around you right now, is that you have this sense of creativity and power around you. Now, the situation here is that there is something that's gone on in your recent past that is no longer really serving you, and that you're having to walk away from that situation, and that's represented here by the 8 of Cups. In order for you to fully embody the Empress here and all of her powers or her strengths, is that you're going to have to identify what it is that no longer serves you, that's basically holding you down and keeping you from moving forward and getting to the World, right? So you've got the Empress, and then you've got the World that says that you're coming towards the end of your cycle. You also are supported by the number 10 here, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. And you're really going to have to try to identify what it is in your current situation, whether or not, something is still serving you. Now, this could be a reading for love, finances, work, career, that sort of thing, but only you can really determine how appropriate this reading is for those aspects of your life. Here you've got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man says that basically, this is a very enlightened person. This person is kind of, is taking time to see things from a different perspective. Okay, so in order for you to determine what it is that you need to walk away from, you need to take that time to be more intuitive, trust your higher self, and see things from a different perspective, from a different point of view. Now, if it's something, say, for example, that has to do with your job or your career. And if you're here because you're trying to figure out whether or not your current career situation continues to serve you, you know, you will need to take that time to just kind of go within yourself and find those answers, because the answers lies within. But you do have to see things from a different perspective. If you're having, say, an argument or a conflict with an individual, say, you know, at home or at work, again, try to see things from a different perspective so that you can leave those negative, low vibrating, low frequency energy and leave that behind so that you can continue to be in this highest energy level of the Empress. Now, what's coming towards you is that you are coming towards a cycle here, the end of a cycle. You've got something here in the Ten of Swords that says that, you know, you have been through a lot of despair, a lot of hurt. Something in your past has gotten you to this point where it's like you're done. Right? You're done being hurt. You're done with everything. And in order for you to move to the next level, you have to just kind of let it go, right? If you turn the card up, imagine the swords falling out of this individual's back here. You have felt like you've been stabbed in the back, you've been done wrong, but know that on the other side here, you've got the horizon. Look at the mountains. You've got sunlight. You've got everything else on the other side. That this is the end of the cycle. So whatever it is that you've walked away from, you've now come to the end, and it's time for you to move forward. Okay? And the world here, the world card also signifies that you are at that completed and completed state, whatever it is that you are working towards or having to deal with. You are at the end of it, and it's time for you to move forward. And you have that supported by the Chariot here as well, because the Chariot is all about victory and movement, fast movement that is divinely guided, right? You've got all of these major arcanas here that's telling you on the top part here that you're ready to move forward. You're coming at an end, and you are, you know, you're ready to expand, to find other ways to, say, express yourself, or to express your creativity, for example, or express your love. And you may be moving, okay? You may be moving away from a relationship or away from your current situation, your home, for example. You may be moving to a different home, different state, that sort of thing. And again, that is signified here in the top row. And you see here, it's up to you. Those changes are going to be, you know, up to you, whatever. And look at the direction that's going here. You're walking away. You have, you know, the Ten of Swords here that signifies the end of this very tumultuous, very painful period in your life, and this situation will improve. Okay? And then a year from now, your life is going to be so much more different. Look at this. Look at the progression here. You've got the Fool. The Fool card is saying that, you know, you're ready to take that next step, that leap of faith to start a new beginning in your life, to start a new journey, and trust that the universe has your back and that the universe wants the best for you, and that a year from now, your life is going to be so much better, so much more different than what it is now. All right, so in the column here of what's coming towards you, again, like I said, what's coming towards you is that you are at the end of a cycle, right? You have walked away from whatever it is that's caused you pain or anguish, or maybe something that's troubled you, and you've realized that it's not serving you and it's just causing you despair. You've come to the end. Okay, this is a very good completion. You've come to the end. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of a supportive type of energy, a nurture, a very stable energy. This may even be you. You've realized that, you know, you have come to your sense of self, and you've realized, you know, that you can provide that stability for yourself. And look here, you've got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, all the way to the Three of Wands. If you look at that trajectory there, because you are embodying this energy here, look at that. You're ready to expand. You're ready to take the next step forward. All right. Now, the message from your higher self here is that know that you have the power within you, that you are being divinely guided, that you have so much force and thrust towards you or behind you that's going to move you to the next level. And know that you're unstoppable. You know, this is from your higher self. This is a message from your higher self to tell you that whatever it is that you have come to terms with deep inside, this is victorious. This is something that's great for you. You're ready to move forward. And if you are transitioning, say, to a different career, or transitioning to a new home, or moving to a different state, this is going to be a very good move for you. Okay, because this is, like I said, this is divinely guided. The Chariot is very fast moving. And look at this guy. I mean, he knows exactly what he wants, and he's going for it. He's moving away from the castle, and he's moving forward. Queen of Cups is the energy of the nurturer, right? Somebody around you, if not you, somebody around you is very supportive. This is a very strong feminine energy that is very heart-based. And they live a life that is very heart-based. And if this isn't you, this is your spirit, your higher self telling you that this is the way to live, is to come from a place of love and abundant love and gratitude. And that's going to lead you to this victorious, this place that is very auspicious, fruitful, very fortunate situation for you. Now, being the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, takes on, because she is such a nurturer, takes on a lot. And the Ten of Wands here can signify overburden, right? The Ten of Wands, that energy basically is like a burnout energy. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay, don't forget to shed some of these wands that are not yours to carry. Sometimes when you are around other people, whether it's at work or at home or in your relationship, sometimes you take on other people's responsibilities and other people's burdens. You start to listen to them, and you start to kind of get that negative energy, and it's only weighing you down, and it's going to cause you burnout. So make sure that you are taking good care of yourself, knowing that you need to have boundaries with people so that you don't get burnt out. But keep going, because look here, the farmer is headed towards his castle, and he's very close. You are, like I said, this is the number 10, and this is the end of a cycle. Whatever it is that you are very burdened with, you have to shed some of these wands so that you can move forward and get to that castle a little bit farther. Now, this area here of the outcome, or the good blessings, is, again, like I said, the Three of Wands here is all about expansion, is about taking steps. The Two of Wands is about planning and having the vision and seeing what's available for you. The Three of Wands, now look at him. He's looking outward, and he's saying, okay, all I have to do is take that next step. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to expand my world. I'm ready to move forward. You just have to take that next step. You have the energy, you have the passion, you have the drive. You can take the next step. The King of Pentacles is it's a very good card. It's a very auspicious card, because this is the King of Pentacles is he's a very wealthy king, first of all. Whatever it is that you are doing, moving forward, whether it's like I said, moving to a different state, or moving to another job, or transitioning to another job, know that this is a very stable opportunity for you. This is the King of Pentacles, is the provider. If you've been seeking this whole time to have more stability in your life, whether it's monetary or love or something like that, know that the King of Pentacles is all about stability. Now, if you are looking for love, and you are the nurturer, the peacemaker, the lover, you may have an individual coming towards you that embodies this King of Pentacles that is going to provide you with that stability that you are longing for. And this person may be very wealthy, maybe, for example, like a CEO or something like that, someone who really has their act together, okay? And if you are coming together with this individual, you're ready to take the next step. Okay, now if this is, you know, a career-based reading for you, again, you're ready to take that next step to expand your world. This is going to be very fruitful and very stable decision that you've made, and you're ready to take that leap and know that you are divinely guided in that leap. Here you've got the King of Wands, who is all about passion. This is the visionary. This is, you know, the entrepreneur. And if you are, for example, starting a new business for yourself, this may be you. This may be your energy. Someone who is very, like I said, like the inventor, the entrepreneur, very creative, very passionate, right? If you are looking for love, for example, you've got your court cards here, your King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. You may be looking for someone who is the inventor, somebody that's very passionate about life and very passionate in a relationship. And you may have another suitor, for example, who is very stable, right? These individuals tend to be a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more grounded, and they are not as, you know, passionate and fiery as this person here, as the King of Wands energy. Okay, these two, the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, this is all about stability. This is about being grounded. The Queen of Cups is heart-based, right? Heart-based living, heart-based feeling, very emotional, very nurturing. This is a lot of fire here. Let's do some clarifying cards here just to make sure we understand what it is that's going on. What else is going on that we need to know about? All right, so let's start with the Empress. Why is the Empress here? Okay. The Hermit. The Hermit card. Let me move this heart here. The Hermit. The Hermit card is about the energy, or if this is you, you've taken some time to be by yourself, for example, that you have almost like in a state of being alone. If you've been alone for a long time and this is a love reading for you, for example, you're ready to come out of isolation, and you have this star here inside your lantern, and you're ready to light and guide your way out of this place of isolation. Know that you have the energy within you. You have that level of guidance within you that can pretty much just, you can do anything with this. The Empress is the individual or the energy that can manifest anything. You know, you're so powerful, right? You've come out of it's time for you to come out of your isolation and let your creativity out, right? You've walked away and it's okay. You know deep inside what you need to do next to take the next step, right? You've got Two of Cups here. Again, if you are here for a love reading, which I'm seeing here, you are going to meet an individual now that you have walked away and you've transitioned from whatever you have been going through here of despair and burden and burnout. Know that you've got the Two of Cups here coming your way, and this may be an individual. Like I said, this could be you. Queen of Cups and Pentacles, King of Pentacles may be on their way to find you. You just have to be open, see things from a different perspective, just like the Hangman here, and everything will turn out okay. Look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? So with the Hanged Man and you having to be having to take the time to see things from a different perspective and being patient, know that all of that introspection, that time that you've taken to really assess your current situation, know that that was the right thing for you to do, right? The Wheel of Fortune, it can spin forward or it can spin backwards, but by you moving forward, Don't hold on to the despair. Don't hold on to other burdens that are not yours to hold on to. That will allow the wheel of fortune to move forward and move you to the next level so that you can be, you know, at a place that is meant for you, that's divinely guided for you. So trust. That's all I can say. That I'm being told to tell you to just trust. Bottom of the deck here, yeah, you've got your Five of Pentacles. Whatever you are going through, whether it is love or this is a career reading for you, you've got your Five of Pentacles here. Somewhere in here you feel that you've lost a lot. You've lost, you know, with the despair, there's been a loss for you, and it's causing you a lot of heartache. But it's okay. You need to move forward. You've had your time of isolation, and it's time for you to just trust the universe, and it's time for you to move forward. All right. Why is the World card here? Let's get a clarifying card for the World. Okay. The World card. Yeah, Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords, you know, this is fast moving. You need to take action. Whatever it is that you need to do, you need to take action. You need to move forward, okay? You need to make a decision so that you can move forward, because you have so much greatness waiting for you. Again, you've got your Knight of Swords straight ahead. Move forward. You are seeking the truth. You have your opinion, for example, and you're ready to tell people how you feel, exactly how you feel about this situation. So if you're in a confrontation, for example, or if you're in a situation, you know, with an individual or something at work, for example, you know exactly that your opinions and your thoughts matter, and you're ready to express them. Now, if you were here debating whether or not you need to make a certain decision, know that it's time for you to move forward and make that decision, because the Chariot awaits. Your Chariot awaits. Okay? Next card here is Page of Cups. You have some new love coming in here. Again, supported here by your Two of Cups. You've got something new that's coming in. Perhaps you may even receive a message from an individual that's been, you know, interested in you. A text message or a note or something like that. Somebody may ask you to, you know, to spend some time with them. Okay, know that that's a good thing. You know, allow yourself to go out there, expand your horizons, expand your world. Doesn't mean you got to marry the person. You just have to, you know, let yourself come out of isolation, open your heart up for new beginnings, new emotional possibilities, new emotional relationships, in a good way, right? Emotional meaning that, you know, heart-based, right? Okay, Queen of Cups. Wow, look at that. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Two of Cups. You've got some love coming in right here. You've got some love coming your way, and you are ready to take that on. It's there waiting for you. You just have to come out of your isolation and know that you need to make a decision when it comes to this new relationship. Okay? And look at that, Temperance. Temperance, that's what's at the bottom of the deck here. That's about moderation and balance. Okay, don't forget to take good care of yourself. Moderation, balance. Don't be in isolation for too long. Go out there, seek others. You know, you never know when you might find this person waiting for you. The love is out there for you. You just have to trust that the universe has your back, and you are, you know, trust in the divine timing. You are going to move towards what is best for you. All right, let's clarify the Chariot. Oh, look at that. Wow, you've got the Four of Wands. This is about marriage. This is about commitment. This is about stability. Okay, so if you are dealing with a relationship, if you've left a relationship, you know, you had a disagreement, for example, know that whatever is in store for you, you know, if you decide to go back to this person or your previous person, know that it's going to be taken to a whole nother level, right? You're going to have something to celebrate. anniversary or a marriage, engagement, that sort of thing. You're going to be making an announcement. If you are waiting for an individual, for example, you know, to come your way, know that that is a very blessed union. Okay, but you have to let yourself come out of isolation in order for you to receive all of this that's coming your way. Wow, look at that. You've got the 10 of Swords back to back next to each other. Wow, you were really hurt. You've gone through some things here. And yeah, it's time for you to move forward. Yeah, because you've got so much. And you know, you're a very sensitive individual, I see here, and you have really been affected by whatever it is that's gone on in your world. You've been really in your head, in your heart. It's really hurt you quite a bit, but know that it's time for you to move forward. Look what's waiting for you up here. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands here. It's time for you to move forward, take that next step. Okay, shed those swords, shed those wands, because you're getting really burnt out. Wow. And then you've got here, you've got your 8 of Wands. You're going to be receiving a message. The energy that's coming towards you is very powerful, very well aligned, I would say. It's not chaotic energy, I would say, with the 8 of Wands. You know, the 8 of Wands, look at all of the wands, they're all aligned. So it's not chaotic. It's very aligned. I mean, it's focused energy, and look, it's going towards the Fool. The Fool card. Wow, that's great. So you've got all of this 8 of Wands energy heading towards the Fool. That signifies that you're ready to take that next level, that next step, that new beginning that's waiting for you. And again, you've got your High Priestess is at the bottom. That's at the bottom of the deck here. The High Priestess is all about mystery and intuition. And know that the High Priestess, she's limitless, right? She's limitless. But her strong suits is that she is very, very much within herself. She listens to her voice, and that's how you're going to determine the right course for you, is that you need to listen to that inner voice. You need to take some time and gain that perspective, that new perspective. But the only way you're going to find that is by, you know, your time of isolation and going deep within to get those answers. I hope that's making sense for you. All right, so far this is a great reading, and I do hope that you're getting something out of it. I love doing these readings because I hope, you know, my hope is always to, you know, help you guys out and, you know, hopefully provide answers and guidance for the next steps that you need to take. Oh, this guy needed to come out. That's the 8 of Pentacles. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Okay, just keep your head down, work on yourself, whether it's physically, you know, mentally, emotionally, you know, just work on yourself. Work on, if this is a career, whatever new skill that you are acquiring or learning, keep doing it, right? Refine that skill that you have. This is about love, you know. Again, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Keep going in that direction. Take care of yourself physically so that you are not burning yourself out and harming yourself. Okay? All right. Let's clarify the 3 of Wands here. Okay, 6 of Cups. So this is about, you may be reminiscing about the past, right? And sometimes that can, you know, give us a little bit of a boost, right? And this may revolve around children or the home. But there is someone here, or some energy here, that's about nostalgia. Okay, thinking about the past, thinking about the good times in your life. Know that the 6 of Cups is a very good card. I would see this as a very good card. I see all of these as good cards, but you know, more so the 6 of Cups, because look at this. There's an offering that's being given, and also this is about nostalgia. This is about security. They're within the castle walls. Okay. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords does not mess around. The Queen of Swords she sees through the BS, right? She can cut out things that does not serve her, or she knows is not true. She's very logical. This is an energy of a very logical person, individual, and this person is very calm, controlled, but also very intuitive, very smart, right? Very, very smart individual, and also knows exactly what she wants, knows exactly what the truth is, head above the heart, but still, you know, even though she's very logical, she's still very intuitive, she still has a certain level of heart-based understanding, knowing that, you know, she can strike that sword and cut things out the way she needs to, you know, if that's what needs to happen. She's very bold in that sense. Okay. Oh, wow. You've got your 10 of Wands again. Look at that. You've got your 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands. You've got your 10 of Swords, and then you've also got the 10 of Swords right there. You have got to move forward. It's time for you to shed the burdens, shed the pain and disappointment that you've had. You take that time, come out of your isolation, because it's time for you to move forward. You know, anytime you see repetitive cards like that, it's almost as if you are being signaled or told, look, pay attention to me, pay attention to this. And again, it's telling you, pay attention to the 10 of Wands. You're carrying too much. You're carrying everyone else's burden. You're exhausted. You're going to burn yourself out. This 10 of Swords here being a repetitive card, you know, you've got to just shed the swords, you know, because yes, it's painful. You've had your time alone. You've been in isolation, but in order for you to get to open your horizons and step forward with the 3 of Wands, you got to come out of your isolation. And then look what you have right next to. You've got your 4 of Wands. You've got that progression. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You've got a lot to celebrate and waiting for you here. You know, you just got to know that and trust that it's time for you to move forward. You've got your Death card here underneath, and the Death card is a great card because the Death card is all about transformation. It's about moving forward. It's about shedding what no longer serves you and just moving forward and transforming your true self, right? Something in your life is ending and it's time for you to start something new. And that is supported here by the Fool card. You've got all these, you know, major arcanas that are speaking here, and you need to, you know, now that you've had your point of isolation, know that your life is about to change. Okay, you have new beginnings that are waiting for you around the corner. You just have to take that leap of faith. Okay, what's underneath here? Look at that, the Sun card. The Sun card, some say, is one of the most powerful cards in the deck here. This is by far one of my favorites. The Sun card is about life. It's about transformation, joy, celebration, optimism, healing, strength. I mean, you know, the sun gives you life, right? And so, again, know that it's time for you to move forward and take that next step. Okay, so I'm going to leave this reading here for now. I do hope that this has been very helpful for you. If you have any questions, please list them down in the comment box down below. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I wish you well, and I send you love and light. Have a great day. Bye-bye.